Let's do this.
And we're entering the D&D land. They can hear us. They can see us.
They can smell us. They can hear
Ooh,
me.
I fucking hope not.
Feel me. Touch me.
Can't believe you
Feel
did
me.
That's why you got the role of Viglux, Jordan. That silky voice of yours.
What is this song? It's like some kind of prog rock hit. I know that much.
It's from Tommy.
Thank you. Yes. Folks, welcome
The Who? Are
to
you kidding me?
Night
go ahead.
Bastard. Whittly, 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 whittly. Our Werewolf Radar's weekly D&D 5e stream. My name is Jordan Dahl. I play Vig Lux, the lead singer of Night Bastard.
I'm Nate Balding. I play JJ Good, lead loot, head shred, masterful cleric of the fighting undead.
I'm
Yes,
Roger.
Well done.
I'm Roger, and I play lead Wargong. And I am a skilled and agile monk that can now run up walls.
Oh shit. Somebody stop him.
Dope monk shit.
So,
I am Colin. I am the dungeon master of this game. I play all of the other people, including the baddies. Speaking of baddies,
Yes.
we had a few, and last week wasn't really baddies, but let's go
Yeah.
through it.
They were kind of goodies even. They helped us center ourselves.
Yeah,
Reflect
team decided they were going to exit a different way than they came in. They chose a pathway to try and get out of the underground layer in which Rother's father was murdered by leaving a different way. They found themselves in a room full of mirrors and some strange statues.
yeah. That was wild.
A fight ensued, and the team eventually figured out that they needed to stand in front of their statues that looked like them and be very still, and then the room just opened itself up. So after that, they exited said room and slept on the other side. So we zoom in the morning. Go ahead and give yourselves a long rest, spell slots restored,
And
hit
what?
points restored. Level 9 total. So
Level
you
9
should-
total. So 8 in what
Yes.
we'll call our anchor class, and 1 level of bard.
Correct. Yes. Today, after today, will be your last level up for, well, a good while. Definitely not each episode. You'll have to earn the next ones. We cranked ourselves up really high to sort of start this off.
Cranked it
And
right
now-
off.
Now, so much cranking.
We're cranked, baby.
Cranked.
Also,
So, I
listening.
Go ahead.
No, please go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Adventuring Party, what would you like to do next?
Okay. Well, I would like to say, if you're listening, please hit that follow button. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And if none of that, please retweet us our announcement on our Twitter page. And I'll do the same. And we'll get some freaks in here.
And if none of that, just have a good time.
No,
just hang out.
No, maybe.
Or not. Fine. Have a shitty time.
have a bad time thinking about how you could have shared it.
Could have. You had the chance.
If not, go to hell, you selfish piece of shit.
Oh my.
Get 'em. But not you. We love you.
You're the cool one.
Okay, I'm sharing some tweets and stuff. What are y'all trying to do?
Well, let's continue. It's a long. What's at the end of
I
this
got to ask
hallway?
Viglux what he's doing on his magical rectangle.
It's a book that he can't figure out. It seems to be some sort of maybe a Bible.
And I think I am solely about, we must get out of here and check on Mother. There seems to be danger up on the surface.
I'm with
Yeah.
him. Sounds like a good time to beat streets, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep walking down the hallway and see what's over there.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna try to escape from this place, but going this way.
Gotcha. Right. So just kind of walking down the hallway.
What it
You're
holds.
going first, Nate, and then who's after you?
I shall go
Probably
first,
me.
Or the zombie.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're under his control. I just want him to be okay when we see Mother.
Do you have to
We're just a couple
recap-
hours off from. It's 24 hours, which I don't think we've hit yet, but at some point, I'm gonna have to.
Not
re-up the
quite,
enemy
right?
bit.
Yeah. So you're
Or it becomes feral,
battle
right?
with the.
Because it was after the.
Yeah, your battle with the
bearded
Chain Devil
demons.
was afternoon, and then you had your escape into the mirror room, which was probably evening, and then into your
8 hours of
your long
sleeping.
rest to morning. Yep, exactly.
So we're good on that.
If you're
Yeah,
going
we
first, Nate,
continue.
then give me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 27.
Ho!
Holy
Damn.
crap!
I
Yeah.
have a
So
plus 9 to perception.
Kid popped his eye out.
Throw it down the hall.
So you sort of wind through these caverns, and you're starting to kind of see. Do you have any light? Does anybody have any light? It's a little
yeah, I
dark
guess
in here.
let's-
Do you all have dark vision?
I think. Do we all?
I don't.
I think we. You don't.
I do. I have incredible dark vision. I have like.
I also do, but I also have light as a cantrip. So let's just say that I'm holding one of my hammers out, light it up, and that'll be the light for
Perfect.
the next hour.
So you're sort of walking through these caverns, and you're starting to hear like commotion, and you you sort of come out into this like cavernous area, and I will pull it up for you in just a little bit, but you sort of enter this or exit rather this area, and it's like this cave area, similar. You sort of again, you can hear some commotion, so you know that there's something going on, but
Listen, commotion.
shit. How dare you?
What? I heard a commotion.
A commotion ocean?
Commotion in the ocean.
Oh, I think we're on to a new song.
Commotion in the ocean. Oi, oi,
That's,
oi, oi.
It's not the size of the
Bong.
boat; it's the commotion in the ocean.
That's what
Oh my
I've always
God.
said about my penis, though.
You say a lot about your penis.
I do.
We did write 4 records about Vig's dick.
Mm-hmm.
Vig's dick, volumes 1 through
The
4.
1 through 4.
Just gonna say
Yes.
Uh-huh.
the Big's Dick collection.
They
Now
were
that's-
all double albums, I remember.
Now that's what I call Vig's Dick, volumes 1 through 4.
You had to get a gatefold LP to show how truly magnificent it was.
Mm-hmm.
If you played it on slow speed, even more songs would appear.
The reviews said the albums were short, but nevertheless fulfilling.
Good God Almighty. The best. The absolute best, you guys. Oh,
Anyway, we're still having auditions for drummers.
sorry. Oof.
when we get out of this cavern.
Oof.
I completely forgot about that. I gotta make a fucking call for drummers.
We're not out of the
There you
cavern
go.
yet.
Drummer call. Okay, sorry guys.
We're
I
gonna
just
be
had to
that
put
D&D
I
game
am
that takes
on
the game
this.
into real life. Who wants to stab their parents?
I guess, well, you know what?
I
Let's
probably
roll.
live closest to mine, so I guess it should be me, just for convenience.
Yeah, I just don't want to. That's the only,
It
Things
has
stop
to
it.
be done.
and I won't do it.
Mazes and Monsters taught us this.
I was trying to remember the name of Mazes and Monsters.
It's one of Tom Hanks' great early vehicles.
Yeah.
God, that man has lived a life.
Yeah.
He certainly has.
Some would say he's getting pretty big, making a real
You
splash.
think he's gonna make it in this world?
Jesus Christ.
Visiting
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Philly hasn't been cast away. Okay, all right, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
You've barely begun.
So, let me bring you guys to the roll 20. I'm sorry that took so long.
We're
As
there.
you enter this cave, and I don't know how much you can see, Roger, but it's at the very top of this like
I'm
dark
there.
area
It's beautiful.
here. Yeah, shout out to what wonderful. I think it's the cryptic cartographer. Hold on, let me. If I'm gonna shout him out, I better get it fucking right.
Don't blow this.
I'm not going to. I'm going to
not
get
going
it right.
to.
I promise.
It's either him or Mr. Map.
Mr. Map.
We use two
Alan
people for our
Almanac.
maps.
The reclusive cartographer. The reclusive cartographer on roll 20.
Shout out.
Map. Absolutely.
Who's the cartographer?
Yes. So you enter this area. You hear like a loud crashing of water, as well as some commotion out like on. It almost sounds like on the other side of the crashing water.
There is again.
The commotion?
But as you
commotion.
enter, you can sort of see this cave area, what can only be described as a hideout. I mean, that you can see there are bunks, like little cots that are set up in this area over here. There is like a storage area over here. Kind of giving you all of this without making you sort of search through it because you rolled so high on your perception check. You're 27. And you can, it looks all but abandoned. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for a long time. There's no signs of like a recent fire. There's no signs of anyone, any like food that you find in this storage area over here is not good anymore. So it doesn't appear that anyone has existed in this hideout for quite some time.
Okay.
We could have just kept going and taken a nap in cots.
We could take another one.
Yeah, I'm into it.
If it's the principle of the thing that you're angry with, and not the necessity.
I'd like to go forward into this room and look around a little bit closely.
Yeah, let me. Let's do this. It's kind of fun. I'll throw 4 dancing lights on the opposite wall,
Nice.
and send in the zombie to go shamble around.
Father, be careful.
Let me give you guys control.
Promise you, it's not using him for bait. He wants to do this.
So you're just having the zombie go look around?
Yeah, and just throwing the dancing light out there to, if there's someone in here, it'll be a surprising new thing.
Sure.
Something they weren't planning on before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you throw the lights kind of in the different pieces of the cave. You send the zombie out. Make a perception check for the zombie, and then if somebody else wants to.
It's both you.
What?
Yeah, it's Nate all way.
But what is the
I can do
zombie's
it.
perception?
I can do it as well.
Probably like a
I
minus
can show
something.
you.
Oh, geez,
Yeah,
my
I
perception
don't
is
know.
not good.
Yeah, Nate has the best perception. His is +9 or some shit.
Yeah, my investigation's quite good though.
I can do strength. No, that's Nate's character. I'm looking at Nate's character. Let me go to mine. I can do acrobatics if we need someone to cartwheel.
Zombies. Intelligence is -4.
Oh,
It's gonna have some interesting conversations with your mom now.
Yeah.
if we get him that far.
Oh, we'll get him
Yeah.
there. We're not leaving any men behind.
Armor class of 8, 22 hit points.
Except for the one person we left behind when they magically disappeared from behind us.
Well, yeah, but we left them in front. They'll be back at a future date. Well, I rolled an 11, so I mean, either way, I don't think that the zombies.
Yeah. The zombie, sort of wanders around. I will say that with your dancing lights, go ahead and give me your perception check.
Oh.
Your
That is a
interpretation.
21.
There you go. So you can kind of move in and spread out. It's definitely some sort of hideout. There doesn't seem to be anyone in here. You do see, like, this is where you came from, this top part here. You do see exactly another, like, what you think could be an exit to this area in this piece over here.
Okie doke. Well, do we want to investigate this room a little bit, or does it matter?
I think there's commotion up
Well, is that
front
in this
that we're
room, or
being
is-
drawn to.
Right.
Does it seem like this is a place to where magical items? How would we search for that? Because that would be the one thing we would be looking for.
Yeah. Let's toss it like we're vice cops.
I'm into that. Let's go to the storage room, I guess, and toss it around like vice cops.
Toss it like vice cops. Absolutely.
Toss it like a vice cops. Vice cops.
You can
Specifically
all
looking
give
for
me-
magical items.
Okay. So if you're tossing it, right, like that's
Like
I'm gonna
vice cops.
say
Just
Yeah,
making a
you're
huge
tossing it like
mess,
vice
and then
cops.
if there's anything
Yeah.
worth noticing, looking for that.
Sure. Why don't you all give me investigation checks?
Ooh, I'm bad at that.
Me too.
A 17.
I also rolled a 17, but I have a -2, so that's a
Me too?
17s,
Wait.
huh?
17s all the way around,
They
huh?
wrote
I
a
got a
song
7.
about this.
yeah.
7.
It's
Okay.
a frightening winger song about a child.
Killing herself. No, wait, we're thinking of different songs.
No, we are, because the winger song is about Kip Winger wanting to fuck a 17-year-old, and then he
Oh.
realizes that's illegal in the song.
Well, good for him, I guess.
No, he still does it.
Oh!
Right. Of course. Why wouldn't you?
He's
What did you just teach
he's-
me?
he's Playgirl centerfold of 1988 Kip Winger, man.
My angel is a centerfold.
So, with a 17, you definitely find some basic items. I mean, you're tossing the room. There are a couple like little chests that have some money in it. So you do find, let's say, 200 gold, like 100 silver, and like 250 copper pieces.
All right.
I'm just rounding numbers, super unrealistic amounts to find exact numbers like that. But instead of being like 98 pieces of gold, we're just gonna keep it round.
We must give Bahamut his tithing with this.
Jesus.
And technically, I'm a lawful evil person, so if this belongs to anybody else, I'm not going to take it.
Lawful evil, such a weird alignment.
It is a weird alignment.
It's very loyal.
It is very loyal. You do also find a short sword. It's the only weapon that you find that you think might have some sort of magical property.
I grab that. I realize my Kensai abilities are telling me that this is a weapon that I can write beautifully with.
The calligraphy of blood and viscera.
I also paint.
That's true.
Okay.
How's your Arcana? We can do that. My
Arcana is 0.
Alright, mine's -2.
How? I like how we build our characters. Vig, I think you got some Arcana in you.
Oh, I've got 2, mate.
2 arcanas in me.
I grew up in a,
2 at a time.
Since the sword, my friend.
I grew
And
up
I
in a
pass
cult,
him the sword.
but I didn't pay much attention as a thing. All right, I'll have a look at it. And he's gonna kind of, he puts one hand over it and kind of finds a point, and then he puts another hand under it and kind of finds a point, and it's sort of hovering there. And he gives it a roll. And he rolls 10.
10. Yeah, you get the feeling similar to Roger. Where you look at it and you're doing your thing, and it glows a little bit. You can't get a good, you can't quite place your finger on what the deal with it is. But there's definitely something about it.
All right, then I guess I just pocket it for now.
Yeah. Well, we can go hit stuff with it, and you can see if it seems to work a little better.
See, this is why I hang out with you and speak my thoughts. I equip the mysterious short sword.
There you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go ahead. Equip away.
I have equipped it. It feels good. A little too good. And then I start talking about people that could be enlightened with this blade. And you realize that I might be a serial killer.
Uh-oh.
No, but that would be fun, huh? Should we go that way?
That would be a way to go.
Your character too?
Sure.
All right. So, yeah.
On that short sword, because I don't have it in inventory so much, is it a plus anything?
Well,
or do we have to properly identify it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on.
I guess I should just swing it at the table.
Yeah, or you could even swing it at your zombie dad. He's not going to go down.
I would never strike my father. And I emotionally swing it at the table.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It is a magical item, right? You'd have to attune to it.
Oh, okay, that's right.
But
that auto identifies, doesn't it?
That
or does it?
I don't know that it does. Because I know there are there are magical items that are cursed, right? So you attune to it and then you use it.
Oh yeah,
and it could.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that life.
I don't think attunement tells you what it does.
I sit down, one leg in front of the other, and attune myself to the mysterious short sword. Let's get a curse. I don't know what you guys do for this hour, but I'm attuning.
It's only a half hour, I think.
You guys should
Maybe
watch
not.
a TV show.
got
Have
a
you
good
heard
s-
about 30 minutes of Sherlock
Got a good signal out here.
in the cave?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the previous residents installed a mile of coax.
Oh,
so
thank
we
you
can
for
get
the
terrestrial
follow.
TV.
Hey,
Right.
Yes.
thank you for the follow.
Kinoceros.
Cool. So yes, you are attuned to the mysterious short sword.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's go see what that commotion was about.
Damn flying here.
I don't think that's what the commotion's about.
Trying to exit the cave then?
Yeah, through the only entrance that we didn't come through from the looks of it.
I mean, that's where it was coming from, right? The sounds.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, there's like a loud sound of water, and then there's also the loud sound of water is coming from like this area right here,
Oh, well.
and then there is also like this path that you were just at.
Right. Let's do a quick investigation.
Yeah,
Yes,
on the
Investigation.
water noise.
sure.
Boy, can I guide myself?
I can give you bardic inspiration.
I don't think we'll need it. Let's do it raw, man. Sip with the guidance. All right, never mind. Even with guidance, the maximum I could get there was 6.
Oof. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it's time for some bardic inspiration.
Well, or someone else can get a shot.
yeah.
At perception?
Oh, that was investigation.
over here.
Oh, my
Perception.
investigation's still 0. Is yours higher?
No, mine was -2. I think
Oh, well
Jordan
then yeah,
was
I'll
2.
investigate.
Mine's +6.
Oh, thank
Oh.
God, I should not investigate.
Proficiencies.
I got 11.
11. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
you sort of come over to this area, and it's not super hard to figure out. 10 was the DC for this investigation check, but you can sort of tell that like you're in the side of a mountain. You're in, and the water that you hear is water falling over this particular mountain. And as you get kind of closer in this area, you can sort of see down here is like down here. Sorry, I'll be able to push right here where you're standing is actually lower than up here. And if you climb up a little bit, or I'm sorry, down a little bit, not up. This is a higher ground than down here. You can see that this is a waterfall, that like you're behind this area right here leads to the water, that you're essentially in like a very classic behind the waterfall area.
Oh yeah, let's use the secret the secret
Trout.
exit. I was gonna say trap for some reason.
I don't
like
think
trout.
Father can go through here safely.
Use the secret trout.
He doesn't talk about what he did during the war.
Oh, but he fears the waterfall.
My character fears for my grandfather's body being teared up by the waterfall, yes.
Well, he'll be fine. I'll carry him.
Please give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Apologies.
Okay.
Good, we have an
Counting.
argument to go through. He will not be fine. He's shambling around slower than ever. He has
See, all I have
massive
to do-
scars all over his face. We need to find a makeup artist if I'm to show this to
Yeah.
Mother.
Yesterday's foot fell off.
See,
All I have
and
to
yesterday,
do
the
Just
foot,
cast
remember?
the spell again, and he'll be back to same shape he was pretty much right after he got cut in
He's
half.
right. Do that. You'll
And
have a
then the bruises, exactly. He'll be more bruised. This is not the weekend in Bernie's situation we thought it would be. This is a lot more stressful.
Your Bernie's in. Your Bernie's in. You're doing it.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you, Big.
Doing all right. Just keep it together, man.
And let's see if I can keep it together. Constitution
Yeah.
roll?
Roll for together keeping.
I think that would be Constitution.
Oh, I critted. I keep it together.
Wow.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, Vig kind of looks at you. You stop immediately, and he's like, "Wow, man, I've never seen anybody put it together so fast
Ooh,
as you
that's-
just did then."
And I look at my Bahamut Bible and I go, I have a little bit of help.
Right.
Would you like to learn?
No,
About
no,
my
stop,
help?
stop,
All right,
stop it.
all right.
No, none of that.
It's an interesting tale.
Would you like to learn about my god?
I mean, I think I'm
Strangely-
good there. I have my own.
Strangely, a little bit. Maybe not now. Maybe in a little while.
I do late night one-on-one preaching sessions with people that have disappeared.
That sounds pretty neat. So are we really going out this waterfall? Real talk, meta talk, everyone.
I don't see why not.
I mean, it kinda
there's
seems that
obviously
way.
an entrance on the
Well, I
other
know, but
side.
Well, but it was a secret entrance from the way in. I assume this would have been the other secret entrance. we
Yeah,
would have
but I
found.
think there might be like a safe way we can go down versus jumping. I mean, the waterfall
Nothing
seems
safer than
fun.
the secret waterfall.
Secret is
What if
nobody
there's
else
rocks
knows
down
about
there?
the waterfall.
I can slow fall. This isn't my problem.
I can fly. I can teleport you if we have to.
And I can carry your zombie dad and make sure that he's not pelted by water in a way
my
that
God.
continues to bruise him.
Yo, I'm not
Alright.
touching that fucking thing.
All right. These are sound arguments. Let's do this.
Not touching that thing is one of
Not
my
touching
favorite
him.
things. Not.
I would touch your dead father.
Don't
I'm
do
getting
that. If you even if you're
wrist
given
deep
a
in the
chance, I want you to promise me you will never do that.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
It was all blurry anyway, don't worry. So
Yeah.
I
Whoa,
guess we
dude.
jump through the waterfall.
Was that nudity?
It was green nudity.
Can't do that on the stream.
I know, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know what kind of streams you're running over on friggin' many vids or whatever, but keep it clean here on Twitch.
On my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans live stream.
manyfans.bit.ly.
Why stop doing that? Stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to give the people entertainment.
You are. You're telling them the truth
okay.
about the world. As
Right.
metal
So
music plays in the
you're
background.
exiting via the waterfall then?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
How high up are
Um,
we? Can we tell through the water?
Yeah. Why doesn't somebody give me a perception check?
Nate,
Sure.
don't blow it this time.
Well, that's a natural 20 plus 9.
Oh
Shit. Makes
32.
a big
Damn.
22, 9, 3.
29. All right, so I will bring you to this Roll20 map. This is what it
Beautiful.
looks like. This is the entire exterior. So you can sort of see the cave that you're in is underneath this mountain area.
Right.
The waterfall exit is behind here, right? So where you guys are is really not very far from where the water is. There is also a ridge in this area right here. So as you exit behind the water, it's not easy. It will definitely, require some checks to like walk along this ridge.
Are you asking us for a bribe?
Over to here, but you're also only like 10 feet from where the water goes in. So if you were to like jump out and into the water, it wouldn't kill you, that's for sure.
All right, well, do we jump?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the reins here, pick up Roger's dad, and go make a running leap to this waterfall.
And I follow him, screaming, "Father, no!"
And I will initially guide myself for those rolls.
Yeah. So you're grabbing him and just diving into the water. So just
Yeah.
give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever one.
All right, athletics it be. What is my athletics? I think it's good. It's +8. All right, so add +4 for guidance. So that is a 31.
Nice.
Jesus. Yeah, absolutely. So you're able to sort of jump out into the water. Are you going someplace specific? Are you just wanting to like
Just down.
just down, holding
just
the
those-
zombie,
those
kind of
10
swimming
feet,
with the
yeah.
zombie? Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So totally, you absolutely pull that off.
And then yeah, just
And
sort of
your character.
paddling my way to whatever the nearest shoreline is. That's
Sure.
like
So
achievable.
it's a little bit of a canyon, and you would have seen that like as you sort of as you're kind of swimming there. There is like a beachy area over here that you could post up in, or over here, and then like getting out of the canyon would be like all the way on this side over here.
Yeah, let's just let the waters roll us down to the
Sure.
end of the canyon. However,
Yeah, once you're kind of through the like area where the water is hitting, it's relatively calm. Oops, just moving the map. No big deal. Maybe if I put it on the map layer, that would help. Just parts of the game that matter. Yeah. so
come
you
on down,
are-
Relay. Your dad says he loves it.
Oh, I follow him with a roll of 25. So I do some
Nice.
flips as I do it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That dope monk shit.
Sweet flippin' toes.
Jackknife to 360 to nose grind, I guess.
This short sword is
method,
sweet.
Air.
Two of
That is
you are
correct.
now in the lake.
Vig, it was quite refreshing actually, and my father's corpse was barely bruised.
And I will sort of jump off the edge like I'm gonna dive in and be like, yeah! And then right before I hit the water, just start flapping and kind of stand on the water, and I'm like, all right, where to?
Nice. Fucking awesome.
I mean, the water would have ruined your leather pants.
I mean, look at
Okay.
these things. Come
Yeah.
on. You that's how you fit them. You put water on them. You sit in the tub 2 hours. You get out. You let them dry. And I haven't taken them off since, and I don't want to get them wet again. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, perfect.
And we drift down, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of make your way. Give me a perception check.
Perception master.
17.
Yeah. So you can tell that you're still in the park, right? Zeredes Park is what it's called. You are on like another side of the park. Again, the park is sort of like a hexagonal shape in the very middle of the city, and then there are like the different wards that are on the different sides. So the two that you've been in and seen, Otheleth and Phyloth, are both on the opposite side of where you now are. But again, you're still in the park. But with a 17, you can still hear some commotion. You can hear some people screaming. And as you look up, you see this, or as you're sort of floating down this way again, you see a couple little shadows. And as you look up, you see some of the Yutashi dragon scales. Or the YDS, which is the military of New Sonido, and they are on the back of wyverns, and they're covered in armor, and this even more intense than.
Are they pissed, man?
They're in a very, very beautiful brass armor. And Roger, roll a history check.
It's history time for a man that doesn't know history. Oh, 19.
Roll. Okay, I was gonna say you can roll with advantage because you're from here.
No need. I mean,
but yes,
yeah,
no, a 19 is
19.
enough. You would know that the brass Yutashi dragon scales are like special forces. Normally you'd have like the platinum that the normal Yutashi dragon scales wear, sort of in honor of the platinum dragon. But these ones in brass, are like the elite of the Yutashi dragon.
This armor is tough. It's not for show.
Yes, absolutely.
I explain that.
It brass, but it is an alloy of brass and other metals.
I explain this to them. I tell them that this is the elite guard. Something bad is happening. Something very bad is happening if they are called to duty.
You don't see anything in your immediate area as you're floating down, but obviously, something is up.
I start swimming I start
let's,
swimming versus letting the current take me.
I'm going to. Vig is gonna actually he's like, all right, fellas, let me scout. And he's gonna kind of tiptoe around the bend, and as he passes into the shadow of this cliff, you see him just completely melt. And I'm gonna cast him invisibility
Nice.
upon myself.
Okay. You got it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and start scouting ahead.
You got it. Are you searching, just trying to see anything you can see?
Yeah, where is the guard?
They flew like over, almost over the waterfall. Like from you saw them fly like in this area. So they were flying like over this way, but going somewhere because they paid no attention to you.
Yeah. Hang on, let me see how many fucking sorcery points I have. Okay. Got 8. Okay, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and re-roll that investigation. I got a 13 that last time, and this time it is a 25. Worth it.
Nice. Yeah. So you can sort of see as you get to this area right here, and you're now like out of this canyon. You can kind of see the things that you saw before. the spined devils, and I'll put one on the map right now.
Shit.
He's not actually here, but it just so you can sort of see.
Yeah, I remember.
There are there are spine devils flying around that you can see, and that's where the dragon scales we're going after are specifically like these spine devils. You do hear other screams, but you're not kind of close enough to the city area to see anything directly in front of you right now.
We got kind of a hell on earth situation on our hands, and I just watched This Is the End on Netflix.
Oh shit!
It's all coming together, Jordan. Hold yourself together. I explain the Bronze Guard have this. Let us sneak our way back to a safe location.
Leviatar demands I seek pain.
What was that?
We should go to the screaming.
You think to go to screaming? Well, is there screaming back the way we came from the city?
So again, you're in the middle of the city. You're in the park area. You're on another side of the park.
Yeah. And we were back up here, and there was like nothing, right? It was abandoned.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is again like a waterfall hideout. This is in the middle of the park, similar to.
So we're topside
kind of
again.
Where
Yes.
you are absolutely topside again.
Okay, great. I think we're gonna try to get back to Roger's mom's place, right?
The Orloff district or something?
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Othaleth.
Oh,
you're
Othaleth.
okay. I named it something weird and dragony.
How could you forget?
It is where I am from and where my mother lives, and I supposedly love them.
Yeah, I mean, they say a dragon never forgets.
Yeah,
they
so
say that?
I want to go there.
Okay.
And then
absolutely.
one vote for the pain.
Well, the pain can be found wherever it needs to be meted out.
So Roger, you would know. Well, roll a perception check.
All right, let's do this one in roll 20. See how bad I roll.
Do it.
14.
Do it.
Okay. It was a low DC because you're from here, but you're on the opposite side of the park. So to get back to Othaleth, you kind of need to travel around the like hill that you're on right now, and to the other side of the park in order to get out into the Othaleth ward.
All right, well, let's do
So you can lead them. Go ahead and give me a marching order.
Yeah, I'll lead them. I'm up front, leading the way.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it probably doesn't matter, but I am built for taking hits.
I assumed you'd be right with me.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. Oops. Okay. Give me stealth checks from the group. The zombie
Stealth
has
checks from the group.
a
Oh, my stealth is okay.
2. Yes, your zombie has a -2.
Now I'm invisible.
You roll with advantage.
All right, well, zombie's got a 2.
Fuck.
I got an 8.
I have a 13.
I rolled a
Did
17.
you roll with advantage, Jordan?
Sure did.
Holy crap. Okay, 17. So wait, a 2 from the zombie, an 8 from Jordan, 17 from Roger. What's yours, Nate?
13.
13. So
We're the least sneaky group ever.
Yeah, I mean,
the
my
average there
stealth is
isn't
rolled
awful.
with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because of your armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. So you make your way through the park. even with your bad rolls, you can you're evened out a little bit. That 17 barely saved you, but you're still at a decent 10 average. So because there's so much fighting going on, no one's really paying attention to you. So you're able to kind of make it through and make it to the exit of the park, where the guards are actually set at the park, and the guards, as you approach, sort of turn and see you, and you know, they allowed you down into this area from here, so that they're not always stationed here, but definitely recognize Roger and say to you, like, "What are you doing? You must get out of here!" And
we go like, "What's going on? We didn't do anything."
Yeah, that's what we're like.
There's been an attack. Your mother's desperately looking for you. Make your way back as fast as you can.
Come on, Relay's perfectly healthy, Dad.
Yeah, we gave him we gave him a poncho and a hood.
That's true.
All right. So, you can make your way through the streets. The Fatagan Manor is not too far from the park. So, are you trying to get there quickly and without stealth, or are you trying to go there stealthily?
Stealthily, I don't think my father can take many hits.
Yeah, I'm still invisible, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
perfect.
Continue stealthy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll team stealth check again.
All right, let's see what Roll20 has to say about it.
17 that time.
Oh, a 9.
Damn. All right. Well. Okay. Zombies. Also, is it 2 once again?
Holy cow, that's insane.
And I'm at 12.
It's because we keep playing the Weekend at Bernie's music as we sneak through those streets.
Okay,
Now you're
12,
thinking Weekend at Bernie's.
That's Weekend
too.
Bernie's is 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm thinking of the trilogy that we will end with our
Oh boy.
addition to it.
I don't know if "end" is the word. We will finally put this to rest. We will defeat Bernie. What would it be? What would Weekend at Bernie's 3 be? Bernie Rises?
The Legend of Bernie's Gold.
Night of the Living Bernie?
Oof. What was everyone else's, sorry.
Bad!
Of
They were
course.
all bad. No, mine was
All of
17.
them, really?
Mine was a 17.
Okay, okay, 17.
Relays was a
what
9.
would- 9, okay. So, what was
So
your,
I think-
the zombie was a 2, and what was yours, Nate?
and,
12?
yeah, and I had a 12. So I think we are. What is it?
Oof.
9 point something.
Yeah, you're under 10. So as you're kind of making your way through the streets, you're very close to Fatagan Manor, and you're sort of approaching what would be like the entrance area, and you're coming around the corner.
The mountain?
And I will. Oh, can you not hear me?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. And I will bring you guys to the Roll20.
When she comes? When she comes?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
went to Perry Farrell. I immediately had coming around the mountain.
Ah, okay. That's better, probably.
No,
No, it's not even the same. It's not the right lyrics.
Yours is better.
Take the compliment, Nate.
Take it!
All right, let's go Lollapalooza on these motherfuckers.
So, you are coming around the corner of this beautiful manor, and there is a bearded devil, sort of sitting on this outside, and because you're coming so loudly, God damn it. You're
Oh, fuck.
there it is. I just chunked so hard. Yeah, you're
I've chunked
Vig,
my
you are still
pants.
invisible. And I'm getting a zombie token right now, but the bearded devil sort of turns and looks at you, and you must all roll initiative.
Is there only one of them?
There is only
Yeah.
one at this point
So,
right now. It's
He's
sort of
gonna be fucked.
mayhem in the streets, but yeah, right now there's only one.
Do I have time to cast a spell on him?
You do not get a surprise round with your poor team stealth roll.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so let me... I'm gonna move your characters back. I just need them to be lower for a second. Okay. What did everybody get for initiative?
Me and the Zomboy will be going on 13.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
I got a 10.
Perfect. All right. If you can see the turn order, you can see that this bearded devil rolled a 2. So not only is he by himself, real poor initiative.
It's alright, buddy.
Oh, wait, he's got a +2. It's actually a 4. Still at the end.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, you are up first there, Relay.
Alright. I'm going to, I guess, he sees us, we see each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How high is he in the air?
He's not flying. He's not a
Okay.
spined devil. He's a bearded devil. So he's on the ground. He's kind of on the ground, just like was just looking for people running through the streets to try and harm you. You get the idea. They're trying to create chaos right now.
Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna run up to him. I can't control my character, but I'm gonna run up to him
Oh, shit,
and
I'm
give
sorry.
him 2 slices from my attuned mysterious sword.
All right. So, I will tell you that without, hold on. Yeah, I think this is a +9 instead of a +8. So just roll your regular short sword for now and add a 1 to whatever you roll.
Alright, so a 24 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Swing again for a 22.
Both hit.
And I'm not gonna do, I guess as my bonus action, do my unarmed strike.
Okay. Not your flurry of blows, but unarmed, just an unarmed strike.
It's too early for that dance. And then
You
a
got it,
17
you
to
got
hit. Oh, 19 to hit. Jeez, I can do math.
Yes, that also hits.
All right, make the damage happen.
In olden days, an ounce of stocking was thought out.
The sword
something
attacks
shocking.
were for a 5 and a 9.
Okay.
So
14
damage
total.
there, and my unarmed strike for 7.
All
And
right,
I just
so
go
21
phew,
points.
and then
damage.
slap him with my backhand on the other free hand.
Nice. Absolutely. Great. Anything else?
No, that's really it. I want to stay in melee with him. How far was that?
Like how
30.
far did you
I have
go?
15 more feet. I'm gonna move to the other side of him to make flanking easier.
Good call.
Moves, good moves.
And now it's my turn.
All right. Go ahead. Up next, Nate.
All right. I also don't have control of my icon, but I'm
You
going to
should
run.
now.
Should I? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, gonna run up. Gonna chonk 2 of my magic hammers out of the hammer loot and imbue
Nice.
them with what it has some kind of cool name. What was it? Oh, Hammer's Wailing Burial.
Sick.
And,
Amazing.
take a couple
got-
swings.
It's the
at
name of
this
one of our
dude.
songs, obviously.
So first one to hit is a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, killer. And the other one's a 17.
Both hit.
So that's going to be whatever that damage is. I'm not doing Divine Strike, so it'll be 7 on the first one. And 2 on the second, and then they each get a d4 extra for 6. So it's
Nice.
7, 9, 15 damage. And just for funsies, let's go ahead and give one of those a Channel Divinity with Death Touch, so that'll add 21. Was that 36 damage?
Jesus.
Damn. Incredible.
Oh. 36, did you say?
Yeah.
Holy
If
shit.
it please you, sir.
Hold on, I can also.
You don't
I
need
can,
to. Nate, how would you like to
wait,
murder this
I
creature?
can do it because I can do it every turn. There's also 2 more necrotic damage on top.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Well, I would like to wang one hammer upside one of his ears and let the sound of that rattle through his brain, wang the other one into his other ear, and let the sound of that rattle into his brain, and then have one of them just sort of like slowly move through his rapidly rotting skull to clang together in the middle.
Oh.
Amazing. So you come around this corner very loudly, zombie in tow, sort of just. This bearded devil sees you, looks at you. Roger runs up and just sink, sink, pop, and then Nate follows very quickly with just hammer, second hammer, necrotic, and just pops this bearded devil's head with the 2 hammers kind of slamming together in the middle and making a clanging sound as this bearded devil
And I
falls
imagine
limp.
Vic
the
gets
pavement.
sprayed with black blood. Oh!
Yeah, you're just sort of like flying there, invisible, and then all of a sudden the blood spray sort of hits. You're like, oh, there's Vic.
It was exceedingly evil. Even for you, man. 'Cause it was
I'm
We were
on
gonna give
percussion
him a-
now.
We were
It was
gonna give him a
pointed.
perfectly holy death, and then you had a necrotic up.
No, it was pointed in the right direction. At least he's on our side. He's a bit of a Dexter, really. Are you a Dexter, mate?
What?
You know, Dexter.
He's real dumb, you see.
That famous Penny Dreadful character from this age. I don't know.
Oh, I signed up for Cinemax instead.
Stars is dumb. Yeah. So
Cool.
Bearded Devil is dead. You are in front of Otheleth Manor here in the Otheleth ward.
I run in, I rush, I jump over the gate, whatever I got to, but I'm inside.
You have keys for the gate.
I'm jump over.
Yeah, real quick, let's I'm gonna throw animate dead on that corpse, just to make sure.
That corpse has a name, and its name is Relay's dad.
His dad.
Kalmazot, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Kulkulkan was his name.
Kukulkan.
Oh,
Kalmazot's
right.
my mother.
I remember him from Mortal Kombat. Kotal Khan.
Your mother's name is Ishel.
Ah, Ishal.
Yeah, Ishel. That's right, Ishel. Spelled Ixchel, and that's Roger's fucking fault. I didn't do that one.
It's pronounced Ishal.
Yeah, Eshal. Sorry.
You're good. It's a dead language now. No one speaks it. You know, the Mayans are dead.
Because due to the events of this campaign. Stay tuned, folks.
Kukulkan was your father's
Kukulkan.
name. Yeah.
Please call me Relay.
Yes. Are you opening the door for everybody else, Roger? Or you're just.
I'm running
you're just
in. I'm very
jumping the wall
passionate.
as a monk. Got it. All right. You can you can scale that first one and then come on in.
I mean, you can fly and teleport. Now's your chance to finally do what you've been saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly right in. That's the sound it makes.
And I burst in the doors, kicking them down, and I go, "Mother, are you okay?"
Wait! I'm just kidding, mate. You keep going. It was for the for the drama of it all.
But I think I entered the barn.
Leia, I
Is
think
my
you're
mother
in the
barn?
You're in the barn. You've
I
gone
got
in the
emotional.
barn. Right.
This is obviously my childhood home entrance.
Ah, yes, from your days sneaking gooseberries under the bridge.
I always did like a good gooseberry.
God.
Jesus.
Hey, what are y'all doing in there? We're just goosing the berries. All right, keep it up.
Long, hot summers. We used to go down to the pond, goose the berries.
Goose the berries, make sure. And then we'd sell gooseberry wine.
So, your mother, who is very elf-looking, and not as dragonborn-looking as you are. You're
Is that what-
sort of?
Is that what the deal is with Dragonborn? They're half elf, half dragon?
No, not all of them, but love
Not
finds
all.
many ways.
So,
Sort of comes out, sees you, and you know, sort of says, "Relay, I've had a terrible feeling."
No, there's no reason to have a
not
bad
believe-
feeling. I brought father back.
That's impossible. I felt him leave us.
Well, JJ, do your stuff.
Yeah, let's we'll have him shamble in, and I will attempt to mimic his voice from behind him and say, "Ishal, my love."
Okay, so you're bringing the zombie in the courtyard, and trying to speak to Roger's mother with it. Perfect. You hold on.
What's it we're trying to accomplish here other than torturing your mother?
Okay.
We're trying to
your
soften the
mother-
blow. He can die
Your
in the
mother
middle of the
sort
night.
of
Right.
looks to you and like you can sort of see a small it's not indecipherable, but her eyes almost glow like metallic, and there's something, and she looks at him and then looks at you and says, would you actually believe that I would believe that this is your father?
Told him, I said foul mimicry is what I said.
and she sort of glows with this intense like brass coloration, and you can see her grow a little bit, and she grows with this like metallic sheen and just opens her eyes and mouth, and just a intense stream of acid comes out of her mouth and just melts the zombie instantly.
Oh, we deserve this. We deserve all of this.
Is just completely decimated, and she turns to you and says, "Who would defile your father's body like this?"
Oh, we didn't.
Why?
We didn't do it. It was the ritual
How was he
people.
murdered? Tell me how he was murdered.
I relay how he was murdered, how the
Delay. Everyone drank.
I relay how the two, what are they? Ethereal? They were demons? They were fiends?
They were definitely devils,
like,
yeah, fiends.
Okay.
Fiends were
I
devils.
described the
rights.
fiends and what they did to Father, how they cut him up and then resurrected him.
Okay.
And how we fought our way
so-
out and made it here.
Do you not? Are you not gonna tell her that Dad summoned this?
I do not.
Noted.
Okay.
Vig notes this.
she sort of as you're talking is like ushering you inside. Is like, come inside. We must get inside. We do not want to be attacked out in here. And then like orders the guards. There are guards at each of these areas, which obviously let you in very easily, but she has the guards kind of watch the gates and takes you inside. So I'm going to bring you to the next map, which is just the inside of the house.
Yeah, but it's a cool inside.
Pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, once again, same map maker. They're
Inside of the
amazing.
house. Inside of the house.
Bring you inside.
And I guess my character's kind of befuddled. How could she tell? My character's not very bright.
So I'm gonna bring you guys into.
I don't know, man. He looked fucking
this
perfect.
area.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad off. I mean, the bruising.
Again, his foot had fallen off.
And we
And we
replaced
bring
it
it
with a
back
rock.
on.
And then
The temporary foot was fine at the shops, yeah, around town. Not with the woman who's fallen asleep and started for the past 35 years.
she ushers you in and brings you into this area, which is like the formal dining area. And as you finish your story, she just, I don't understand. What was he doing there? How was he even there for these terrible beings to come through?
And being lawful good, I literally can't lie for a second time, like dismiss it with a direct question. So I tell her that he was doing some sort of ritual and those fiends came out.
We saw him devils they was, we think. Just spilling his guts.
I don't know what father was doing.
He was doing black magic. You saw it. You said it. Sorry.
He had to have been manipulated somehow. I must call father. And you see
We
her
can open up his
sort of-
brain and see what it looks like. And try and find out. Actually,
You see her turn around.
He's too far gone to be for us to use a talk with dead, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
He was melted by acid. Like, she spit the acid
Oh,
at
yeah,
him.
Okay, yes. You would need
she's-
talk with soup at this point.
I love talk.
God damn it. I will say that it couldn't be any dorkier, but I think the shows that accompany D&D podcasts that talk about the podcast are one of my favorite things ever.
Okay.
I love listening to other dungeon masters and players talk about how they organize their game and how they it's one of my favorite fucking things, and it's even dorkier than just watching people play D&D. It's watching people talk about how they play D&D.
Absolutely.
I fucking love it.
Hard to agree. What brought that up?
And no one
But you're-
watching
the
this
tongue's
right
been
now
comment.
is a dork.
Oh, okay.
You're all pretty cool. Even
I'm a
you,
dork.
Logan. You're the
Way
coolest.
cooler than you.
Logan.
Speak with dead. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse. Yeah, I would say it's not a corpse anymore.
Dabs on
I don't-
dabs, baby.
I don't
We're back.
think you're able to.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know what he was up to. Perhaps we could find clues in his study. I do assume my dear papa had a study.
Oh, well, we already went in there, remember? We went in, we found
we-
shit. We found all kinds of
You
shit.
That's how we
rolled a
located it.
natural 20, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yes, the library / your dad's office is over here. You can go there. That is where
I just
you
don't know
went
where else
before.
we could find some stuff. You
His
know?
This is an
desk is over
This is an
here.
excellent plan. Oh, no. I mean, we have to show the mom now and act like it was an accident.
Ah, yes.
Be like,
And,
oh, look what
well-
we found.
So I think
We've
that's what we
also-
do. We take her to the study and show her the evidence and see if she knows more.
Yeah, and now
Absolutely.
that we've seen the portal and like the symbols on it, we might be able to find something.
We know, so we
That we
have more
recognize.
information.
Yes.
Information.
So, Roger, when you hear her say, I have to call father. So
Sure.
you bring her in here, you tell her all of these things. You're immediately like, wait, what? Because you have not seen your grandfather since you were very, very small.
And so was he.
And do not remember him almost at all. The small memories you have of him are very blurry. Like there's nothing and she never said that he was gone, that he was dead, but ever since you were a little kid, the last time you saw him when you was very, very little, and you never really spoke about him. There's almost like this quiet secret of grandfather.
I go right in between my two companions and I go, I have no idea who she's talking about. I do not remember my grandpa on her side at all.
You don't remember your small granddad?
No.
Yeah,
You're a small father.
So,
the Indian in the
she begins to cast a spell.
Oh no, she's
you
coming
sort
at us
of-
again. It's the acid breath.
You sort of see her like doing
Shoot
something
her!
with her hand,
Shoot her!
and then she sort of just says, "Father, I must speak with you." And then she turns around and begins to look at all of you. And you can tell she cast the message spell. She sent a message to her father.
Okay.
Sounds like you're gonna find out, Relay.
I mean, does it seem like she's angry with us? Or I guess he hasn't responded yet, right?
I mean, I think we hit the fact that we did not kill Father and that we did not cast a spell on him to try and pass him off as alive. I think that went well.
The TM bursts into derisive laughter.
I'm sorry. I've got to be better. I have a very bad poker face for a DM, apparently.
I think I'm gonna kind of look at these guys and be like, and I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna be like, Mrs. Vertagen, so sorry about coming in here, crashing your party, and so sorry about the loss of your husband. Thankfully, we were able to get his remains back here to be dealt with in whatever way you see fit.
Oh, that's a much better lie.
And we would even be willing to play a concert, a benefit for Relay's father, should he feel emotionally ready for that.
She says, what? Let's not worry about that now. We have
We can have
much more pressing matters. The entire city is under attack from devils, and it appears my husband helped them come through the portal.
That is true. We should probably go and have a look at his things, see if we can figure out a way out of this. We'll obviously offer our services as an adventuring group and a band.
And your son.
And as you say that, she
Arm
sort of
around
looks
her.
at you, and just like begins to kind of weep and just reaches for you and kind of holds you and is now sort of letting it hit her. You know, obviously she saw the mangled body of what was once her husband and is, you know, definitely scared because there are things everywhere. And it's as she's kind of hugging you and holding you that there's a huge shadow that kind of goes over the house, and she turns, and she begins to weep again because she knows what's about to happen.
Oh no!
And you see on the side of the house, you can sort of see out past the courtyard. Just a line, just an intense line of just like acid came out of her mouth, but an acid stream that you've never seen before, like glowing white that just surrounds the entire house. Like if you're looking at the roll 20, I'll put it up. I'll make a square.
Well, me and my mom have resistance on acid, so you guys figure it out.
Get fucked.
Around the
Damn
house,
it.
you can sort of see this orange line is just a line of like burning acid that you can tell it's acid because it's green, but it almost has this like lingering fire effect. It's almost created like a protective wall around. And in the courtyard lands a large copper dragon into the middle of the courtyard, and it sort of lands and flaps its wings, and almost immediately as it lands, you're in the library and you can all kind of see out this
You've been marked, kid.
You've been
Father?
marked.
See you quick day.
And the dragon sort of reverts to this much smaller form. It looks like an older man, but but perfect. Skin is perfect. Like an old man that has barely aged. Like
Yeah, perfect
long,
old man.
kind of gray hair.
Keanu Reeves.
Almost
Elder Keanu.
like super androgynous. You couldn't, if you met this person and had never seen them before, you would not be able to tell gender of this person. And immediately begins walking into this area over here. Sorry, let me get...
I have gone through sensitivity training at my church, so I whispered to both Vig and JJ, we should probably use they first.
I thought you
And I whisper back,
I thought you were gonna say.
is it weird that I want to fuck your grandfather?
I don't know if that's my grandfather, but
I'm
I kind of want to.
I'm fully awoken, gents. I don't see gender. You old wanks. Just between the fellas.
Okay, so Master Keanu appearing, and I am gonna like nudge Relay and be like,
I think that's your granddad, mate.
It's not coming to me. I literally have no memory of this man.
But I mean, she like did a call, and here he comes.
Oh,
Squirting. Here they come. Sorry, granddad. Coming across the lawn, squirting super scorchies. That's not good. He's pissed, man.
It's a lot of evidence of him being angry, but I just don't think he's my grandfather.
What?
I'm gonna ask Roger's mom. Is that the old man?
She turns and, yes, that is my father.
You're gonna be pissed, right?
All right.
Not like us, right?
He will not be angry with you.
Okay,
nice.
good.
Nice.
High five, everyone.
He's just disappointed in us.
Ah, shit.
So you sort of see it's a strange shape that they take. It's I mean, again, in older, you can tell the age, but also I'll just show you. I'll just give you the token.
Token.
If this is Keanu Reeves and we already know
No,
this,
it's not. That would be amazing.
Not sad, Keanu.
He sort of walks in
Raiden?
and looks at his daughter. Says, what has happened? And has this voice that, I mean, you can almost feel it as you hear it.
In my head, it's Keith David.
and she runs to him and says, Father, I don't know. I sent Relay to try and find Kukulkan, but he was murdered in their presence. And he said he was helping these devils come through the portal underneath the lake.
He was. It wasn't all.
And he sort of turns and says, who are these people?
I'm your grandson.
Hang on.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not.
I know who you are.
We're not, bastard.
I just want to come
I
in
know
for
who
a
you are.
hug.
Stop
grandson.
negotiating.
and sort of brings you in, and the strength that you feel, like as you approach him, he grabs you just with one hand and like sort of brings you to his chest and says, I know who you are, grandson.
I'm gonna roll an insight check to determine how safe that hug feels to this young boy.
Go ahead.
I botched it.
Oh.
That hug looks fucked up, man.
Yeah.
He says,
It feels warm.
he says to you, now now is not the time for our story, but it will be soon. We will talk soon. And sort of holds you and says, "These are your friends, I assume."
Yes. I love them greatly.
Easy, mate. Steady on.
I hate that. I hate that this is how we've come to know each other, but thank you for helping protect my grandson.
Of course.
Best wargonger in the game.
Right.
I play the war gong just like Papa.
Just like his father. Just like your father.
And so he sort of turns to you and says, "I need to know exactly what came through that portal. I need you to describe to me what we are dealing with. So far, all I've seen is spine devils and bearded devils, which are causing chaos, but we can deal with that."
I think we tell him everything.
I do. And I perform it with an 8 charisma check for performance. Nice. But I describe poorly the chain demon, and I was all like, he was chainy, and he just like wrapped the chains around Dad and just like ripped through them, and then they resurrected him. I want to be clear that they resurrected him.
Yeah, they were fail mimicry.
And then the other one, Vic, you remember that one, or JJ?
He sort of,
the other guy was crazy looking too.
Right.
Give me a deception check, Roger.
Oh, well, sometimes we shouldn't say bad things.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a 6.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Natural 20.
Oh, no.
He's a dragon. So he's like, "Grandson, it will not do you well to lie to me."
I'm sorry. We resurrected him. We just wanted to bring it.
But check it out. We just needed to get him back here, and we didn't think we could carry him in pieces.
He sort of looks at you and is like, "I understand. You're supporting your friend. It's very nice of you." And then turns back and says, "Hold on. This will be easier," and sort of just touches your head. And you can feel him sort of dig into your brain. Do you want to resist?
I do. This is weird.
Okay. Then
I don't know I don't know this man. I don't know what's happening to me, although I did accept his love, but I resist. What?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Babe.
You rolled a 19?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, you succeed. And 19. It was an 18. It was a wisdom save 18. So you barely passed. He takes his hands off and says, "Grandson, this is easier if you just let me in. I just want to see the monsters we're dealing with."
Oh well, that makes more sense.
Stop making your granddad mad at you.
I let him in, knowing what with the calm
he attempts
voice.
the spell again, and
made him use a spell slot though.
He's a dragon. He'll be fine. He sort of dives deeper and is there for a few seconds, and you can sort of feel the memory of what happened, of your father telling you to leave, screaming at you to get out, and then the very large creature that comes through, the large green creature that comes through, and you can sort of he releases his hands and looks at you and says, "Marina Bishi in Sonido." and breathes and says, well, at least he went back through the portal. We'll have to have another one if he plans to come back. It's time to deal with his children. And he turns and looks at all of you and says, I have to go deal with the devils that are in the city. But for now, it seems as though the intense threats have gone back to them through the portal to the Guardians. I'll be in contact with you soon, but I must protect the city. I will be back. And you see him walk briskly out of the library, out into the courtyard, and immediately grow back into the gargantuan copper dragon that he is. And he flies off, and as you look out, he takes off, and immediately, like a spine devil is flying by, and he just grabs it and rips it in half and kind of throws it to the ground and makes a large move, like, out around the house, re-ups the, like, wall of acid around the house, and then flies off. And you can sort of see him kind of fly, and you see even more wyverns now. You feel like as he came out, there's an even more intense amount of Tashi dragon scales that are everywhere in this area, and you're now just in the library with Mother.
Kind of like helicopters.
Well, that was our story.
Quest
resolved.
Back to being a band on the road. Well, I suppose we're all in long overdue for a drink, eh? Mum, you coming with?
And
I'll just point at one of the servants, say, you're absolutely right. Servant boy, tea for everybody. Don't skip on the biscuits.
And we all laugh.
There's nobody else in this library.
Wait, who are you talking to?
There is a bar area in here that if you wanted to go over, your mother sort of looks at you and says, I think drink would be just fine, and kind of goes over to this area over here and pours some drinks. She sort of asks everyone what you want, and you can all sort of, I mean, if you'd like to stay in the study, you can, or you can...
Whiskey Gulliver.
I think we have this time. I would like Vig to give another shot on this sword, if he would be so inclined.
Oh, yeah. Let me have a look at that.
Yeah, if you pull out the sword, and your mother sort of stops you and says, "What is that?"
This is this neat. So get this, Mom. You know that show, New Sonido Vice? So we totally tossed up this place just like they do in the show, and I found this short sword.
It was pretty sick.
What is the? Do you know the nature of this weapon?
It makes me.
I tried to have a look at it, but I couldn't tell anything. Are you? Is your mum? Yeah, you schooled in the magical arts, ma'am.
She says, place it on the table.
I do.
She sort of begins to cast a spell. She begins to sort of speak over it, and you see small hand movements, and she's whispering something. And you may now find in your inventory a flame tongue short sword. You can use a bonus action to speak this magic sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits, and the flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again. She tells you all of this, and also tells you that the command word for this particular sword is Yol. Y-O-L.
It's incredible, dude.
It should be in your inventory.
Can you say all of that again?
Yol. Y-O-L.
Yo.
Yol. It is draconic. It means fire. Oh, and I was wrong. It is not a higher. It is still just a +8 to hit, but it does do the additional damage when it's on fire. Not a +9. Gives you some fire. She says, "That's quite a find."
You're gonna get us kicked out of your mum's place.
You're
She
Finished dinner.
turns to you
again.
and
We
says,
laugh and look at the camera.
and says, "Well, you found out your grandfather is a dragon, and you found a flame sword on the same day. Also, your father's dead.
And
48
it's your
hours
birthday.
Jesus.
Least it was.
Can we do like a prolonged combined investigation to see if we can't find something
We keep trying to go to
library
his.
that looks like what we've seen?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, you rolled a natural 20 while you were sitting at his desk, and that's what allowed you to find, like, the blueprint page that you found, which led you to that, like, underground, where the portal was in general. So I'll tell you, there's not much else, I mean, in just, like, his desk that you're going to find. That's not to say that you'll find nothing else in this library, right? Like, this is a large library with a lot of books, but...
We're trying to solve the mystery.
Yeah.
But I think we determined that
Maybe it's just a later.
he didn't build the portal. He just inscribed it with extra stuff.
Correct.
I was muted that whole time.
No,
So-
you were.
Oh, hopefully not on Twitch.
Well, of course on Twitch, but you guys weren't.
Tight.
But I assume we want to find out like why he was building this. Is there notes in a book? Is there a ritual book describing what we saw, or describing the portal underneath the lake?
And now we know that one thing is what was it? A green abolus.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Green Abishai.
Abishai.
I don't know how to actually say that. Hold on.
Abishi.
Yeah, that's how I pronounced it.
Yol! And then my
maybe-
sword goes on fire, burning up my sheath and back. I'm like, oh my, Yol!
Yeah, maybe we're just not at that part of the quest yet. I'll suggest
Other than waiting, I think this is what we should do while waiting, you know? It's one of those situations.
Sure.
Yeah, any information. we
Yeah,
can
so
find is gonna be helpful.
she sort of says to you guys, when you like mention Green Abishi, when you're like, grandfather said, she's like, Green Abishi, they're very powerful devils. I mean, they're specifically adept at discovering secrets and other sensitive information. I mean,
Yeah,
they
he was a
are-
prick.
They are the spies of the devil world. Known to use diplomatic skills and magic to manipulate. I mean, this just further proves that he was taken advantage of in some way, but I don't understand how. I mean, we were very protected. He knows, grandfather, he knows of our lineage. I don't understand why he would put the city and our family in so much danger.
I'm going to roll a religion roll. I rolled a 9, so I misquote a parable from the Book of Bahamut, describing a tale of a wizard who was possibly misled by demons in a way that Papa might have been. I believe it was the Book of Ramutska.
It's the book of Yol in your flame.
Anyway, I go on poorly about a parable.
Perfect. Your mother is like, well, I mean, it does make sense why they would target him. He is a part of this family, but not a direct descendant. Maybe easier to corrupt than, say, an Otholeth of blood. And as she says that, you sort of realize that, like, her name was Otholeth, right? That, like, your father's last name was Fatagan. Her last name is Otholeth. That you are a descendant of one of the 5 dragons that started this city, that began this city hundreds of years ago. That you descend directly from Redismal Otholeth.
I immediately get a savior complex. And I'm
of course,
thinking,
you turn it shitty right away.
And I'm thinking about starting a new sect of Bahamut, and I am the chosen one.
I'm quietly playing Starships We Built This City across the world.
Add it to the playlist immediately. That really got me, Nate. If you don't have inspiration yet, take it. We built this city. God, that song rules. Go back to that.
That is a good ass song,
That's
isn't
a
it?
really good song. Yeah.
If only we could play it.
Yeah, right. Your mother sort of realizes
sing it,
the
fellas.
The realization in your eyes, and is like, I'm sorry we've never told you. It is mostly for your protection. We didn't want you to be a target, and, well, grandfather never wanted any of us to be targets. It's why I changed my name in the first place. It is easier when the dragons don't have to be out. The dragons stay not dragons. I mean, you've seen, he can walk around in that form for as long as he wants.
I don't understand what's happening to me. You've just destroyed my worldview in a few minutes. So let me just lean on this bookcase and just absorb that I am part dragon, and one day might have to buy pants that fit a large dragon.
She says to you, I mean, you're a few generations down, right? My father and my mother. My mother is an elf. So I am Arch Dragon, Arch Elf. You are... I married your father, who is a dragonborn. I'm an elf, so you're part dragonborn, part dragon, part elf. You're
I'm a tri-race.
You're a dragon elf.
I mean, your power is already evident. You have progressed in your martial ways in extremely surprising ways very quickly.
But what you're saying is,
Very
if I
interesting
drink my
to see.
grandfather's blood,
I would advise
Or
very
maybe some
strongly
of his acid
against
wall?
attacking your grandfather at all. But I don't think he'll kill you, but the fight would not be pretty.
I'll ask him instead.
I think that's a great idea. He's wanted to talk to you for a very long time.
You know, personally, Mrs. P, I think anything involving that dude is gonna be kinda pretty.
She says, well,
That's right, that was one hunky grandpa.
I believe the dragon scales have their job. Dad is on it, so maybe let's retire. Let's get some food. We can talk a little bit more. The three of you may have any of the guest rooms you like. There's plenty of room if you'd like to sleep in the same room. There's a room over here. I know it's the middle of the day, but I need to collect myself and tell a few more people what has happened. So
Yeah, I
I'm
could
going
go for 40
Well, I
weeks.
want to bring my friends to my childhood room and show them the cool things I had.
Absolutely. You
Oh,
may
dude, you
do
still have all
that.
your Legos.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we're going to end today's episode. Bastard. Not a lot of combat, lots of RP, and
Lots of
some real
comedy,
fun
though.
reveals. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah.
Lots of reveals, lots of riff-veals. And of course,
man.
I would say this episode
You,
was
the
another
viewer.
Fatagan good time.
okay, that's all right.
Oh!
That's the last one, though. Everybody, get 'em out.
If I could take inspiration away, I would. That was the worst.
I'm surprised she knew.
I liked it. I liked
She
it.
knew.
He was
You're
wearing a
surprised you-
hoodie.
She's a level 20 daughter
viewer.
of a copper dragon.
Yeah.
But
And who the
Nate
heck-
should
who
have at
the
least rolled
motherfucker
for
are you?
deception to let the zombie try
You
to
did.
deceive her. Oh.
You rolled for deception.
Yeah.
She rolled a natural 20. What's the
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
That's why I was like, roll deception. Oh, well, I mean, that's not gonna work.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We gave it a go.
We
She was also married to
you
the
know,
guy, so she
put him in
you
some
know,
makeup or something.
would have been tough.
Covered up some of the horrible viscera leaking from his body.
Oh,
I think we did good. And if we can weekend Bernie someone again, I'm gonna suggest
Done a
it.
good job.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
done
I'm
a
gonna
good job.
I'm gonna go ahead and level up for the final of our 10
Oh.
free levels.
Final 10th level. We're in some shit now. I mean, we now know that Roger, now that Guiguo, the original crown prince of Night Bastard, is no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
You have found out there was two of you in the band, two princes.
Two princes. We should. I knew we should have
Yep.
called ourselves two princes.
Two
I
princes
was going with
is the name
Spin
of the Native
Doctors.
Daughters song. Yeah.
Two Princes is also
Yeah.
the name of a great song by the Spin Doctors.
Yeah.
That's,
What you call me, baby?
I believe, two princesses.
Ah.
I'm
Well,
just
that's the one that we're
That's the
we're
one
all
we're
about
referencing,
here.
yeah.
It's
all
definitely
right,
just
folks.
princes.
Thank you for kicking it with us here on Night Bastard Today.
Oh,
It's not the name of the show, Night Bastard Today. That's the name. That's the update.
It's the
show.
morning show, yeah.
Exactly.
Night Bastard Today. That would be hilarious because it's.
Please, that's the catch-up pod. Please come and hang out with me over on Better Than Heroes tonight at 8
Do
p.m.
boss battle,
Mountain
you guys.
times. It's gonna be a
Doesn't
big
matter
one.
if you've never seen it before. Just
hang out.
go watch tonight's episode.
Twitch.tv
Spell Jam and boss
/
battle.
Better Than Heroes. It's going to be a hell of a time. And of course, join us right here next week, 4 o'clock Mountain Time, for another episode of Night Bastard. Until then,
Night
our patented, very
clear, and understandable sign-off line.
Mm-hmm.
On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Shine me down,
Shine me down,
crazy
crazy
clown.
clown. You big old drippin' hog.
Oh,
What's not
everybody knows
what's
what
not
it means. It's perfect.
It's perfectly clear.
Yeah, dude, when we all say it at the same time, I don't know why you're upset.
Yeah.